As an entrepreneur, the journey can sometimes be lonely, but with franchising, you are never in business alone. You are working alongside a team of people who are just as invested in your success as you are. The sense of shared purpose and support is invaluable. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your time today. And as I look forward to our journey as seeing how we can all contribute to a thriving franchising ecosystem in these exciting times. Thank
Shauna, did I mention you're so beautiful?
you.
Thank you so much. You know, I totally appreciate you. This is Shauna joined us from 6 a.m. in Barbados. It's 11:30 on our side. But I mean, it was 11 a.m. on our side, and she was, you know, spot on time. Obviously, is a testament to the fact that you took the bold step because it's in your character. And for us, you know, it's beyond a business owner taking this decision to expand through franchising, but the fact that a lot of us are denying other continents from experiencing who we are and what we're able to offer because we are limiting what we have.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm on this journey. It's encourage everybody, because the first one we did, we met, I think Fadia is also on the call, you know, here today. She might say hello to us. And then there was also Strand Brothers. You know, when they shared their story, there were three brothers. They weren't doing so well in their family. And then they decided to put what they have together, built the first restaurant. It did well. They went the route of franchising, and they're everywhere today. Now we can have that story and that same taste in Africa. The same, what you're offering, it's like when you're putting the menu up, I literally want to eat it right now because, you know, people are looking for things that are healthy, good, you know, for them and taste great. Some people just give us crap just because the doctor said don't eat, you know, stuff, right? And you and I were talking the other day how that some of the food items in Africa are similar to Barbados.
Yeah.
What can make this magic happen? Franchising. You know, so for me, the decision for business owners to franchise is it's more like it's a responsibility you have to the continent where you're present. Yes, it's going to expand the GDP of your continent, of your country, but imagine the feel of being able to impact people with your processes, your products in different parts of the world. The stories that will come out of that, the success that will come out of that. Look, in Lebanon right now, there's a war going. It's like people might not be able to put themselves together to start up that business or put the strategy together right now. But somebody has that somewhere, and you have the markets. So it's the ecosystem that will breed global relevance for individuals and for members of this ecosystem. And it's so needed right now because and right now we're going to take, you know, feedback because we've said it's not going to be a talk session, right? People who are starting businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs. That's why I started CEO Drawing Board. They're alone. You're alone fighting this battle, fighting the battle of capital, fighting the battle of infrastructure, fighting the battle of team, fighting the battle of salaries and wages. Whereas you can build a nation through franchising. Who will join you to build this dream? Like Shauna did, right? And she's right here. And Shauna is bringing that taste to Africa. You know, you have to.
Yeah, I sure am.
Okay. Thank you so much. So I want us to, Shauna, yeah, go ahead. You were saying?
Thank you for the opportunity. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for taking it and for sharing with us that it's as easy as Shauna took it. So we want to take questions now. And some of us are business owners here. You want to know, is this for me? How can I start? And then Michael is going to share Chicken House's story. So that's the one I said I wasn't going to share while we were starting. So Michael, if you're ready, you can, you know, talk to us about Chicken House while those on the call today can send in their questions. And if you want to also, you know, speak to us, you can unmute your mic or you can use the chat button. So Michael, yes, go ahead. With us on Chicken
Yeah,
House. I'll
yeah,
share the
we need
slide.
to.
Sure.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
thank you.
I'll get it ready.
Thank you, thank you. And why we are talking about chicken house? Really, because they make a real empire of this kind of business. Can beat, and it's not only a word, they can beat McDonald's and KFC brand easily because they work. Yes, yes, I know what I'm
You
saying.
said it on live TV.
Yeah,
McDonald's
yeah.
will come for you.
They not, McDonald's is not waiting for me to talk about, but I can tell you sincerely, this
Mhm.
chicken house, and you'll see, and remember my word, this chicken house brand, he will be everywhere, and wherever you will be, he will be near to you because we are working with him very closely. They are taking all things serious. Whatever we are telling them, they are taking serious and following our strategy, and they will never move any step before lot of planning, lot of strategy, and lot of training. These three things is very important to grow your business. So until now, and within only let's say 5 6 years, they are registered. We registered their trademark everywhere in the world, everywhere, because this move is very important to enter a country. You need to register your trademark, then you begin make your strategy and find your franchisee. So please, if we can show where we reach with these people, please, the presentation, Mrs. Funmi.
Yes. So I'm adding it now. But just to give a bit of introduction, which I didn't. So Michael, I mean, is a premium franchise consultant, and he's working with us for this unique project to actually build African and Middle East franchising. Now, Chicken House is one of, I would say, your first brands, right? That
Yeah, yeah,
you started with. So he's talking about them with a lot of pride, like a father is talking about his children. But they're a big deal because they're in Russia, they're in Lebanon, and obviously their brand is planning to go global. So I'm sharing the slides now, so he can talk through the slides. And yes, one of the proud things I have about my partner Michael is that he speaks Arabic, he speaks French, English,
yeah.
and a bit of Russian. So I'm learning very quickly. All right, so
Yeah, yeah. So,
uh,
so every candidate from everywhere in the world, he's speaking French. We can create the process in French, and even we can create the process in Arabic. We don't mind in any language. Even in Africa, I know I lived in Niger for 3 years, and we speak there French language. Everyone know that, and it was very easy to if you want to reach everywhere in the world, especially in these three languages. So
this
again, why?
piece of information is important, Michael, because when we're supposed to get some brands to Saudi Arabia, they actually requested that the operation manual be
Yes,
translated to Iraq. So, these are
yes,
some of the elements. All right, so the
yes.
slides are up. Let me just hand over to you.
It will come. Yes, yes. Okay. So chicken house. Why again chicken house? Because really, they stick to three main important matter: the quality, the price, and the product by itself. We are working very hard to keep this quality, price, and product to be everywhere exactly as it's been created in their home country, which is in Russia. Okay, so again, this is chicken house. This is, by the way, this is my work effectively. And what they take the best franchise fast food business in all the continent of Russia. They are the best franchise fast food business in all continent of Russia, and we are working with them to be everywhere, every place they put their feet on it, they will be the best. You can be like them. You can be because any one of you could follow these their own steps. This is not magic. This is a process. This is something really everyone can do, especially if you are successful.